Dangerously Incompetent here, looking at the weak spots in the armour of the Centurion Mk I, the Tier 8 British medium tank. Let's have a look at the numbers. 165 on the front of the turret, that sounds good. 112 on the side and the rear of the turret, pretty good. 76 on the front of the hull, that's not so good. 51 on the side, yeah, well it is a medium. 38 on the rear. So, from the numbers, tough turret, weak hull. Let's have a closer look. And the view from the front. Well, there you can see that nice thick armour on the front of the turret, with the mantlet super thick. Apart from that tiny little weak spot there. What's that? Is that a machine gun? Yeah. So there's a weak spot. Tiny little one though. Machine gun port on the front, on the gun mantlet. Then we got the nice strong armour, and then this funny bit on the side. But that's very shallow angle when you're looking at it from the front, so nice and bouncy. And then we've got a forehead, 51mm of armour on the forehead. Ooh, that's not so good. So when you're on the flat, or an enemy tank's above you, they're going to shoot you there. Small commander's cupola, 112 armour. It's quite small. Bit of a weak spot, but that forehead is a lot bigger, so no need to worry about the cupola. The hull from the front, there's a 76. It's sloped, make it 100, pretty decent. But against other tier 8 mediums, heavies and tank destroyers, yeah, they'll go straight through that. Bit thicker on the very prow, and then 76 on the lower hull on the front. So if you can see the hull, shoot that. If you can't, shoot the forehead. If you can't, shoot that. Machine gun port. Looking at the side, there's a bit of extra spaced armour, but it's not that thick. 6mm and then 20mm on the track. So you do want to shoot it above that extra plate that covers the track, where it's only 50mm thick on the hull. Of course, if you knock out the tracks, then that's all 51 behind that. So knock out the tracks, and then you've got go for the side that isn't covered by that extra plate. The side of the turret, 118. Front part's got the heavy armour, and then again with the forehead, well, side forehead, 51mm armour. So if you're level or above, yep. Rear, it's pretty thin, not unexpectedly. Back of the turret is a bit flat. So not an easy pen with 112, but not a problem. Artillery view, yeah, the usual, thin on the top. Let's go for the engine deck. Now, one of the bonuses this tank has is, stay there, it has gun depression. It has 10 degrees of gun depression. So let's lock the turret in. Now, the view when you've got the crest just right, so that's its 10 degrees. As long as you don't present, well, you're improving the slope on the upper part of your frontal hull, but you don't want to show that. You only want to show your gun mantlet, and then you've angled that forehead even further to get the ricochet. So when you're crest fighting, It's a very effective armour layout. Apart from that tiny machine gun port. And that is what makes this tank good. Being able to fight on the crest and having an excellent armour and lots of ricochets. Side scraping, well, it's got a big flat side. There's no catchy points, no cheeks to shoot. So provided you keep it nice and shallow, you can side scrape. So all in all, despite the weak hull, it's not a bad armour layout for a medium. Coming up soon, the full review of the Centurion Mk I.